Hello again, Michael Freeberg here from beautiful North Carolina, and tonight's shave will be the third shave in the Pass Around Box Shave series. Now, I was going to shave with this Maggart's Fougère Sauvage as a follow-on to the Martin de Contre shave I did the other day, but unfortunately, like many others, I had a skin reaction to one of the essential oils in this soap, so unfortunately I will not be shaving with this tonight. However, I will say that the scent of this is very, very nice, and I did manage to get through a full shave with it despite the skin burning. This soap has been discontinued, but there is a replacement for it from the same manufacturer. This is actually produced through the Fire Fine Craft. That's who makes the soaps for Maggart's, and you can get this same basic scent. I think is the Wild Fern. Shave was pretty good. Lather was really good. So if you're interested in another Fougère scent, this is a little bit lighter. This has like a slight lemony addition to it. Very nice. Scent is very, very nice. But unfortunately, I can't shave with it today. So I'm going to move on to the next shave in this series, which is going to be an all British shave. I'm going to be shaving tonight with my British Gillette Slim Twist to open. I'll be using the sadly discontinued and only available in limited availability for this Coate's shaving cream. Today is the Superior Rose. I know Ant Type on Smith will be very happy to see that. And then I'll be following off the shave with Simpsons. This is the Naturally Revitalizing Aftershave Balm. Quintessential English shaving. I didn't even know there was such a thing, but apparently there is. So let me go ahead and get started. I'm also going to be using a British brush. It's the beautiful, another Rod Neep custom brush, which is the olivewood handle. All right, so let me go ahead and install the blade that is the only non-British. It is a Vashcott blade. So that's going to go into the twist open. Make sure that's good and tight. I don't shave with these vintage Gillette razors very often because they don't really give, at least for me, that great a shave. But in keeping with the theme for tonight, go for it. Now, I know that many of you do love rose-scented soaps, and for example, the Queen Charlotte soaps, the Rose Auto is a nice, deep, dense, kind of a very sophisticated rose scent. This, unfortunately, even though it says Superior Rose, at least to my nose, this is a very artificial rose scent. This is not something that I think I would choose to use based on its scent. I have no idea about the cream's performance. I have not shaved with this before, so we're going to go ahead and just give it a whirl. Not sure how much to use, but I'm just going to use as much as I might normally use of any other cream, and we'll see how we get on. Yeah, there was general agreement in the Friedberg household that that scent is not a very natural rose scent. It's pretty artificial, but you know what? You may love it, not so much for me. All right, here we go. Let's go ahead and get lathered up. I did a little bit of research into the Coates. I mean, it looks, no longer available, not being manufactured any longer. Sadly, apparently, if the cries of lamentation are to be believed on the internet, this was supposed to be a very, very good cream. All right, let's see how that smells. Yeah, that's not really changing that much now that it's lathered up, so lathering pretty easily. Nice smooth lather. For those of you that are following along, by the way, with the Add More Water series on Reddit, thank you. All right, there's in fact maybe a little bit too much. This is loosening up a little bit. There we go. Certainly feels very slick on the face while you're lathering it. There we go. This should certainly be enough for 3 passes, I would think. Like most of these evening shaves, I'm likely only going to be doing 2 passes just to keep the duration of the video down. All right, here we go. Slim Twist, all British shave. Let's see what we got. Very distinctive sound on these two. It's not that these razors work poorly. They work, in the scheme of things, they work pretty well, but I have other razors that just work a little more smoothly. I just enjoy shaving with them more than with these. I know that for a lot of people, they love these vintage razors. Well, good slickness, I have to say that. The cream, nice lather, easy to build, easy to shave with. It's about a day and a half again of beard growth. Yeah, so far so good. Yeah, the other advantage of the Slim Twist in some ways, even though it may feel initially like it's not an advantage, is that the head is much heavier than the handle. And even though initially it might feel unbalanced, it actually allows for a nice weight of the razor against the face. All right, that's pass number 1 done. Yeah, that's enjoyable, easy shave, easy shave so far. Now let's just check. You know, I did a second shave with the Martin de Contre, or the Martin de Contre. And you know, when you're rinsing your face, at least for me, that soap was not that slick. This definitely has better, a little bit better, you know, sort of post-shave or post-rinsing slickness. Yeah, that's pretty nice lather. I actually feel it really nice and creamy. Unfortunately, this is the Rod Neep brush where I actually unfortunately ruined the knot. I'm going to have it re-knotted. I just treated it in an unfortunate way when I first had it. I was soaking it in the apothecary mug along with the soap before I was shaving. And unfortunately, that's had a rather negative effect on the knot as a whole. So it's beginning to shed a bit of hair. I'm going to send it off for re-knotting. That's entirely my own doing. That has nothing to do with the brush or the knot. It's just a rookie mistake. The other thing is that knot is also very dense. So if you don't really rinse it out completely and very thoroughly, you can get soap that builds up in the really in the core of the knot, ends up rotting it out a little bit. I do have hard water. It's sometimes hard to really get the soaps come off completely. All right, pass number 2. Yeah, that is very nice and slick. The scent has not blossomed at all. See what I did there? All right, here we go. Yeah, I think if your main interest is really the rose scent and that's what you're looking for, even though this performs very well, I think you have a number of better options, certainly in terms of the scent. Performance-wise, nothing to complain about. Yeah, this razor will always hold a bit of a sentimental spot for me because my wife picked it up for me while visiting family in Toronto, and while she and her father were sitting in the car waiting for his wife to come back from dropping off some clothes. Unfortunately, they were literally hit by a bus, so I'm very lucky to be okay. And this was the souvenir from that day of the bus accident, so I can never get rid of this razor, honestly. All right, 2 passes. All All right. Rinse off. That was a good shave. Easy and quick. That Coate's Superior Rose Shaving Cream for sensitive skin. Yeah, that worked very, very well. I know there were a number of other scents. I think you can still find some of the whatever limited stock is still available. There may still be some on the available to some resellers on the internet. All right, let me go ahead and towel off. And then, I mean, I'm not sure I'm completely ready for this, but I'm going to go for the Simpsons Naturally Vitalizing Aftershave Lotion, quintessentially British. Quintessential English shaving. I don't even really know what that's supposed to mean. Like, what part of the shaving is quintessentially English? Smells of fish and chips? I don't know. Let's take a look. All right. Sort of a thin, typical thin, sort of white aftershave balm or milk. Not as thick as some of the other creams. Let's put a little more on. All right, let's rub that in and see if I feel quintessentially English. Well, delightful, I must say. Absolutely superior in its performance. Soaks in. Almost no scent to that. This feels a bit more like a traditional skin cream. Soothing. Obviously meant to be hydrating, and it's soaked in easily. Yeah, basically scent free. Still applies very easily. Well, it certainly works. I'm not sure that that's something which I'm not sure I would go out of the way and say that was spectacular, but it does seem to work pretty nicely. All right, so that was really a quick pass through a British shave end to end. Let's just review again where we stand with my English Gillette Slim Twist with the washcloth blade. Yeah, pretty good razor, easy to use, shaves pretty well, just not in my my top set of favorites. We use the Coate's Superior Rose Shaving Cream for sensitive skin. Not the scent for me, still very, very good performance. Easy to lather, easy to use, rinsed off very clean, very nice, good, slick face feel to it. If you're looking for something like that, you can still find them out there. I'd say go ahead and grab yourself a couple tubes, nothing to lose there. Followed was a post shave with the Simpsons Naturally Vitalizing Aftershave Balm, quintessential English shaving. Works. This is not something I think that I would rush out and buy again. It doesn't really have any scent. It certainly works well. It's soaked in easily, but you know, nothing to light the world on fire there, at least not for me. That's really it for me, guys. Thank you all so much for watching again. If you have comments, you'd like to leave them, of course, just post against the video. And as always, thank you so much for watching. And until next time, goodbye.